Welcome to this tutorial on comparing Azure Synapse Ingestion from Azure Data Lake Storage ADLS versus alternatives. In this comprehensive guide, we will explore the key concepts and best practices for ingesting data into Azure Synapse. First, let us start with Azure Synapse and ADLS. Azure Synapse is a cloud-based analytics service that allows you to integrate and analyze data from various sources. ADLS, on the other hand, is a cloud-based data storage solution that allows you to store and manage large amounts of data. Ingesting data from ADLS into Azure Synapse is a common use case and can be done using various methods. One of the most common methods is using the copy activity in Azure Synapse pipelines. This method allows you to copy data from ADLS into Azure Synapse using a graphical interface. Another method is using Azure Data Factory, which is a cloud-based data integration service that allows you to create and manage data pipelines. Now let us compare Azure Synapse Ingestion from ADLS versus alternatives. One alternative is using Azure Databricks to ingest data into Azure Synapse. Azure Databricks is a fast and collaborative Apache Spark-based analytics platform that allows you to process large amounts of data. Another alternative is using AWS S3 to store data and then ingesting it into Azure Synapse using Azure Data Factory. In terms of performance, Azure Synapse Ingestion from ADLS is generally faster and more efficient than alternatives. This is because ADLS and Azure Synapse are both part of the Microsoft Azure ecosystem and are optimized to work together. Additionally, Azure Synapse provides a number of features such as data lake exploration and data pipelines that make it easy to manage and analyze data. Best practices for ingesting data into Azure Synapse include using the copy activity in Azure Synapse pipelines and using Azure Data Factory to create and manage data pipelines. It is also important to optimize data storage and processing by using the right data types and compression algorithms. Finally, it is recommended to use a data catalog to manage and govern data across the organization. In conclusion, ingesting data into Azure Synapse from ADLS versus alternatives requires careful consideration of performance, cost, and security. By using the right tools and following best practices, you can ensure that your data is ingested efficiently and securely into Azure Synapse. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and we hope you found it informative and helpful.